Hey guys, this is 223D-Boy. This video was requested by said2343. It is a review of a hibben Alaskan Professional Hunters Association knife. I think I said that right. It's got a long name. The knife is a skinning style blade, hollow ground, pretty sharp. Not the sharpest I've had, but sharp enough. It'll do the job. You can sharpen it anyways. It's got a micarta handle with the Professional Hunter Alaska crest thing in there. They may sponsor them, maybe not. It's got full tang with red spacers in between the black micarta handles, which are held on by these steel pins right here, and a hollow out pin for a lanyard. See through that? It's hollow out. Okay. It's got thumb knurls, or I don't know what it's called. Not thumb knurls, but grooves for your fingers to get a good grip for maybe carving, but I don't know. I think if you're skinning a deer or whatever you're hunting in Alaska, you're going to want to choke up like that. That way you can get the tip in there. Because if you know how to skin, you'll know that you don't just skin with the whole blade. It's possible, but it's much easier just to use the maybe first quarter inch, and the rest of the knife can be used for carving, cutting the meat into slices, or anything you need done while you're out on the hunting trip. Maybe cutting wood, like cutting branches out of your way in your blind, if you're in a blind, to get a clearer shot. Not going to do that right while a deer's there, but anyways, the sheath is a piece of leather rolled over in half and sewed up right here, like just a classic sheath. It's got a rivet up here, no rivet down there, which I think it should have a rivet down there at least. But it holds up. We don't really take this knife out too much. It was a gift. And it's got one snap right here for retention. Comes across underneath this part of the knife, the guard, which actually works very well to keep your hand away from the blade. Comes over the knife, underneath the guard, and clips onto the stud right there. And on the button, you can't see it, it says Gil Hibben. And I think, yep, right here, it says Gil Hibben again, and it says Hibben Knives inside the Bowie knife logo of Hibben. It says designed by Gil Hibben. Now, I don't know too much about Gil Hibben, but I know he's a knife designer and he's supposedly pretty good. But a lot of his knives are made overseas, which could be good, it could be bad. It just depends on the steel that they send to that factory to be made. If the steel is made overseas, it's usually not as high quality. I don't really know. A lot of people, I mean, it comes from the ground, but the way that they process it in different countries could be a little bit less good than the way they do it in the States, or maybe some better European countries, or maybe Japan. And the I mentioned it's hollow ground, which means it's concave. It comes down, caves in, comes up a little bit, not all the way back up to where it was here, and the edge grinds down. And that's common in a lot of skinning knives, and it's common in a lot of folders, from what I can tell. Especially folders with thicker blades, because a lot of thinner folders, it'll just be a flat piece of metal and it grinds down like this edge right here. But I'm getting off topic. The knife, if you wanted to use it as a survival knife, it feels like it could be a good chopper. You could hold it back on the thumb knurls a little farther, and you could swing with it, you know. I don't really like to chop with knives. I'm more of a axe kind of guy, but that's just because I don't really have to backpack into where I camp. But you could chop with it. You could baton with it. It's got a weird shaped blade though. Wouldn't be as good as a different one. And it's a pretty short blade. Use my hand for comparison. My hand's about maybe 7 inches long from palm to tip. of my middle finger. So yeah, I'd say that's 4 inches. I already mentioned that though, didn't I? You might have just saw that I have a few more knives back there, more vids on the way. So keep it posted. Thanks for subscribing. Said 2343. Your Bark River videos on the way as well. Have a good day.